Greetings, everybody. Hope you're okay, and I hope you're fine. It is a beautiful Thursday, Friday, the 1st of March. I repeat, it is a beautiful Friday on the 1st of March. Hope you're okay, and I hope you're fine. It's a beautiful day to end the week. Those who are beginning their weekend or strengthened, now is a good time to wind down, come from work, come from school, come from business, and then enjoy your Saturday and your Sunday. Apart from that, is a beautiful day to say thank you and to give a shout out to all the storytellers that we are waiting for today. A big shout out to all those who are supporting us on World Book Day, those who agreed to come and tell their stories. Looking forward to you and much more. So if you are interested, then definitely come and let us enjoy the World Book Day. As you can see in the background, so about reading. So Emerald Book Club, that's us on this side. We are celebrating World Book Day as well. So if you are interested in coming to join us, I'd love to have you there. Definitely love to have you there. It's a good time to be there. It's a good time to celebrate. It could be a story about your lifetime. It could be a book you've read, a book you've published, a book you're about to publish. You can come and promote your books. Something you're going to write, or an article, which is good. Obviously, we like quality or good stuff, but if something you have, then definitely come and join with us. We would love to see you on that day. So if you are interested, please send me a message on Facebook. We celebrate World Book Day. Emerald Book Club, we are here to help those who want to come and celebrate. So definitely come along, and I would like to see you celebrate with me. It's going to be a fantastic time, so definitely looking forward to it. What do you think, and what do you guys say? So I'm going to play a bit of preview of the World Book Day. Hope you enjoy it. Now, that was beautiful. That was great. That is what we are talking about. So definitely come on and join us live. Tell us a story, a book, something you're writing, something you're reading, something you've heard about. Come and tell us. We would love to hear your story on World Book Day. When is that? That is March the 7th. So that is next week, Thursday. 5 p.m. to 8, we'll have the bulk of the event. So people are going to tell stories, come together. But to be honest, the whole day is going to be World Book Day. So we're going to have a reading marathon from the morning for those who can't make it. So there is an event in Facebook, which I'm going to show, where you can post. If you can't make it, greetings, everybody. Hope you're okay, and I hope you are fine. Welcome to the Poetic Flows podcast. We are live in November It's actually November the 13th, and we are 2 weeks into our November theme. As of this autumn struck winter, we are using the month as a theme for all our poems, because why? It's an interesting month, and the weather and the colors you see and all the things you experience in October, November are amazing. And when you read the poems about the weather and the months, it's actually interesting, and people have a lot to say, and I'm like, wow, it's brilliant, it's interesting. So welcome to the Poetic Flows podcast. I'll be your host, Prof. Josh, as you see over there. Definitely, if you are new, subscribe and share. Welcome to our channel. We're always live at Emerald Book Club. That's our host for the poetry. But all in all, we're here live every Monday at 8 p.m. giving you the best in poetry. And tonight we have a poem entitled November Rain by Ellen P. Allerton. I read through it, and boy, oh boy, I love it. Oh man, woman, oh man, it is interesting. The rhymes, the connotations, the rhythm, it is brilliant. Well, thank you all for joining. But before we begin, I'm going to play a quick video to introduce us for those who are new and it is your first time. I'll play a quick video so you can know who we are and what we are all about. There you go. Welcome back. So that was a quick video about who we are and what we do. Definitely, I am grateful for your attendance and for those who watch. So before we begin, I would like to know we're here every Monday. So every Monday, that's us here. Look at the bottom. So join us every Monday at the Poetic Flows podcast. We are live here every Monday talking about poetry and the beauty of poetry and much more. So definitely welcome, and you can check it out at the bottom. For those who are new, I'm going to post a link into our club. Just a minute. Yeah, so nowadays, I'm going to post a link for those who want to know. Definitely, you can check out the links. We are live in the event. So if you want to share with your friends, you can click on the link and you can share with your friends. Definitely. So click that on there, and then, so click the link and you will read more about the event. So we are live right there, November Rain. So thank you all for joining. Hope you had a lovely week. We had one last week, and it was beautiful. It was fantastic. It was good. So today we are going to go on with our, with our groups and much more. So yeah, so welcome to November. For those who are new, how are you and how was your day? This is Monday the 13th of November. I'm talking about November Rain. So today's poem is entitled November Rain, and it's perfect because guess what? Today it was raining. And yes, so normally this November has been quite warm for us here in the UK. But generally, it's supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be cold. But before it's been hot. So I was like, is this actually November? But today, it was actually, I felt the November rain coming out because it was strong. The wind came out like, yep, definitely we have begun our winter. Because today, the rain hit us. And I was like, oh, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. So normally, we have the warm weather. So we're all shocked like this November. But today, the rain came out and it was hot. And like, it was cold. I'm like, yes, definitely we are in November. So November Rain, it was perfect, exactly as we are going to recite our poem tonight. November Rain, it began today in our region of the UK, and the rain came in this magnificent winter rain. So it was perfect timing. It was, how ironic was that? Because we're waiting for winter did not come, and then now suddenly it comes from nowhere. I'm like, oh, it was perfect for me or for us here in the UK. Actually, for us who are here on the poetry, on the podcast, definitely. So yeah, if you are new, thank you very much, and definitely I'm going to show you a group where we always post our good tidings, our good poems. So we are always live in Emerald Book Club. I'm also live on my Facebook page, but normally we have all our activity book, which I'm going to show you right here. So definitely, if you want to join our club, if you want to comment, we have our book club every Wednesdays and much more, we will be in Emerald Book Club. So this is our club where we always meet. So for those who are new, you can see I'm live right here in the group. And then if you want to scroll down, so there are some people who, all right, some things might not be appropriate for the club, but we'll definitely work on that later. Beside that. So yeah, this is our podcast. So this is our Facebook group. Every Monday we have a prompt saying time for Monday poetry. So we share a beautiful poem for those who love poetry. Definitely. And every Sunday we say happy birthday. So if you had a happy birthday, or you had a birthday this week, from Monday to Sunday to Sunday, happy birthday to you. There's a prompt in our group. So all those who are celebrating their birthdays this week, definitely. And here we have one of our top from a label, Katerina Kobzaru. She shared a lovely piece of literature, I Was Never Broken, Volume 2. So you can read it here. If you push me away, I won't be here. When you decide I'm worth it, I won't be here. When you decide I'm the one, my heart doesn't have what it takes anymore to be an open house to broken souls. I was never an option. I refuse to be treated like I'm worthless. That's a beautiful poem she shared from Moon Souls. So that's a bit of the content that we have in our Facebook group. As you can see, these are people who have just joined recently, so we're actually blown up. On the right-hand side here, you can see our upcoming events. So right here, there's all the poetry events we have here. We also have every Wednesday we have book club meetings, so definitely come up. But because it's poetry, check here on the right-hand side. We're live right now. We have one coming up and two more for the month of November. This is a book, the Ancient, very nice book I saw by Amaru Amanaku. It's a lady who's introducing herself in the group. People saying thank you for welcoming to the group. The gentleman who's introducing himself. But definitely thank you for joining the group. This was a Friday night celebration and all much more. So if you are keen, definitely join our group in there, and we will be more than happy to have you in our group. But that's where all happens. All right, so that is where all our magic happens for those who are inquiring. And also we have our end of month meeting every last Wednesday of the month. So this week's going to be 29th of November at 8 p.m. GMT time for those who are interested in joining us, definitely. So that's about it. So, but what is poetry? Before we begin, what is poetry? So poetry is literary work, expression of feelings and ideas is given intensity by the use of distinctive style and rhythm. So that is poetry. When the use of literature is used by intensity, by a distinctive style, and rhythm. So that, my friend, is poetry. I'm learning as well, so I'm getting there, but I'm getting to learn more about poetry every day. So if you are an established poet, definitely would like to hear more about you and your poetry. We don't encourage anything moral or illegal. Once something which is good, positive, we encourage positive poems, definitely. Chris, I'm learning much about. If you are, definitely, then you are more than welcome to join us for poetry. But all in all, yes, definitely it's good, it's great. But now I'm going to talk about November Rain by Ellen P. Allerton. I went through the poem and goodness me, I was blown away. It was fantastic. It was great. It was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I won't lie to you. I love the poem. It's amazing. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share the event which we have, so you can read along with me. And if you have any comments, I'll be watching the comment section. If you have anything to talk about, anything else you want to mention, definitely comment. So let me share my screen with you. So this is the event. That's me live at the top over there. Can you hear me loud and clear? Oh, good.
Poetry.
So if I go down the page, I put the poem over there. So I'm going to recite this poem, and if you know the poem, definitely join in. Have any comments? Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me. Is that too big? Oh, I've lost it now, haven't I? All right, let me reduce it a bit. So here we are. Where's it gone? November Rain by Ellen P. Allerton. Before I begin, I love the way the writer uses the rhymes at the end of the words. You can see at the end you can mention it, but it's beautiful, it's straight to the point, and it's fantastic. So definitely, if you know the poem, definitely join in with me. But I loved it. I read through it before, and I loved the way she described November Rain. Because today was perfect for me, because I thought I was working on today. The rain has actually began in the UK. Okay, in that area of the UK. Before it was warm, but today the rain was pouring like it was a storm. I'm like, oof, today is November rain. I even told my friends that, oh, it's raining today, and she's like, yes. I'm like, oh, I'm perfect. It actually matches with our poem today. So enough about me. Let me recite the poem. Hope you enjoy it. Well, November Rain by Ellen P. Allerton. November rain, fitfully beating the window pane, creeping in pools across the street, clinging in slush to dainty feet, shrouding in black the sun at noon, wrapping a pall about the moon. As you can see now, she begins with at the end of the words, you can tell the rain, pain, street, feet, moon. The rhymes are perfect. November rain, fitfully beating on the window pane. Now your windows in the room, sitting room is beating your pane. Creeping in pools across the street. You know where the puddles are, isn't it? Clinging in slush to dainty feet, walking across, and you feel your shoes or your feet are in water or in feet. Shouting in black, the sun at noon. You know, it's blocking out the noon, so it's always dark during November because it's raining and it's gloomy sometimes. Wrapping a pall about the moon. And that is painting a big standard. That's a massive picture she's painting in there. You can paint about creeping. Creeping is in the pools, you know. Clinging is holding on. Shrouding is blocking. And then wrapping. So you can paint a picture of that, isn't it? Is wrapping around the pool. You get it? So you can also choose the words street, creeping in the feet, shrouding the sun at noon. So not any time, but at noon it's dark already. Wrapping a pall about the moon. So all these are painting pictures in mind. And what a November it is. But that was verse 1. So verse 2. Out in the darkness, sobbing, sighing, where the dead are, over mounds with headstones grey. And knew that yesterday whips the rain above the mold, whips the night rain sad and cold. Now think here, I'm at the graveyard. So out in the darkness, sobbing, sighing, yonder, as over there, where the dead are lying. So yonder is the other side there, where the dead are lying, which is the mortuary, no, cemetery, right? I'm guessing the cemetery. Over mounds with headstones grey. So you think about, and there's a headstone, and new ones made but yesterday. The rain above the mold whips the night rain sad and cold. Now the picture she's painting, the poet is painting here is something someone who has died on the graveyard, and so it's not a really happy end, but it's more of a cold night. It's people dead. So this November, when it's very hard to be planned. It's very hard to be happy in November. It's very hard for people to be happy in November because it's raining, it's cold, and there's no sunshine most of the time. People are sobbing, sighing, dead or lying. Headstones are gray. Gray is not really a positive color. Gray means, it's tending towards in the middle, but it's not really a happy color. Then weeping, sad, cold, all this is part of November. The weeping, the sadness, the coldness is part of November rain. So I paint a picture of that, and that is the second verse. So you're out in the dark. Yonder, above there, look before, there is a graveyard with a dead or lying. The mounds with headstones which are all gray. A new one's met but yesterday. So gray, yesterday, mold, cold, sighting, lying. But the poet carries on with the rhymes at the end of each sentence. And they have two, if you notice that. Fantastic. Going to the third verse. The low wind wails, a voice of pain, fit to chime with the weeping rain. Dirge-like psalm it sings and swells, till I start and listen for tolling bells. And let them toll, the summer fled, wild winds and rain bewail the dead. Carrying on here with the cold winter, you can see the thunderstorms, the wind now has some sound here. The wind wails, a voice of pain. Oh, it's cold, it's rain, oh help. Fit to chime, the chimes, the little bells chiming with the weeping rain. So now this is a sad moment. You can feel a minor chord. If you like piano or guitar, especially piano, now you can play a minor chord because minors are sad chords. I can feel the coldness, the sad, nothing happy at all. Low wind wails. That is very sad. It's low. The wind is wailing. Wailing is someone has died. Oh, it's a voice of pain. Oh, is there no sun? Is it too much rain? Is it because of the dead? It's fit to chime with the weeping rain. That's more of somebody, like a bell, church bell plumbing. Someone's died. Oh, someone's being buried. It's weeping, but it's raining and it's cold. There's no sun. Oh, November's rain. Goodness me. Dirge like solemn. It sinks and it swells, till I start and listen for tolling bells. And let them toll. Guess what? I think I know why. Because the summer fled. The summer is gone. The summer not walk, not run. It fled means it ran for its life. I'm out of here. I'm gone. So the word fled means running for your life or disappearing, running, leaving everything behind. Running can be running, walking, yeah, but to flee means to run for your life, or leave everything behind. Don't care what you leave behind. When somebody flees, they leave everything, even their loved ones, they leave them behind. Everything, that's fleeing. So summer fled. So that can tell you can paint a picture and say, wow, there's no summer's gone, not gone, it's fled, it's gone. So that means there's no even picture of warmth or sunlight. The wild winds and rain bewail the dead. Now it's like people are dying. It's like death. November is like death. People are now dead. It's like the world is dying and people are being. So that's the picture she's painting. The poet is painting of November. Yes, tolling beds. The summer has fled. Summer is the happy times. People enjoying partying. Now people are dying, bewailing the dead. Look at the words: low wind wails, voice of pain, weeping great swells, tolling bells. Summer has fled, bewail the dead. Now this is a picture of, if I'll say a horror movie, right? Not a horror. They're not always bright, are they? Look at the horror movies. They're not always in a sunny place, are they? Most horror movies are always dark. It's cold. The dead is in the cemeteries, in the old behind the church. The bells chiming, the wind wave of pain. Now this is a perfect picture for a horror movie or for a sad movie. When some of the vampire comes in and bites you, wow, See, I'm already immersed in it because just by the words you can paint a picture. Horror movies is mostly in November because it's dark, there's no sun, and now the vampires are out to bite and say, ha ha ha, no sun for you guys, it's our time to run. So yeah, the poem is wailing, it's people are dying. Why? Summer has, the good times have gone. So it is true. Not only today I was walking and the wind was strong and everyone was calling, everyone was by themselves. No one's getting up, everyone's trying to keep themselves warm, and sleeping is painful. So yes, today we have actually began November and the rain has come. So yes, definitely we're in the month. It's like the sun has gone down and we're in the month of the dead. In old Egypt, it was the number two brighting, Set and sun, and Horus would rule the day and Set ruled the night. So we're in the night time. And so it's about the dead, the weeping, the voice of pain, and much more. Definitely. So that's the third verse. Words, you can tell a lot about the picture and what it means. Moving on to the fourth one. And yet not dead. Aha. But yet not. So almost, but yet not dead. A prophecy. Aha. I'd like to know more. Any comments? A prophecy is there. Yes. A wintry wastes come down to me. Strong, exultant, floating down over frozen fields and forests brown. Clear and sweet it peals and swells like New Year chimes from midnight bells. But here we see it's a bit of a change, in my opinion. Cold and negative to, oh, hold on, there's hope. And yet not dead, but you're not dead. So the prophecy of wintry wastes come down to me. Strong, floating. So although it's winter, it's coming down, it's strong. Now the words have changed from negative wailing to strong, exultant, floating down over frozen fields and forests brown. So this is, I'm guessing, the snow. Is that coming down? Am I right? So over wintry wastes come down to me. Strong, floating down over frozen fields and forests brown. Clear and sweet it peals and swells like New Year chimes from midnight bells. I can see here it's a bit of a change from the first three verses. It's more like, I think it's more of a hope, like, hey, not yet dead, there's still hope for this November rain for the dead. So let's carry on. Moving to the fourth verse. So it tells of a heart with life aglow, throbbing under the shrouding snow, beating with pulses warm. It's like a hibernating bear. It's not yet dead, it's all snow. So throbbing is, fighting under the shrouding snow. Shrouding has covered the whole place. The snow, I'm guessing it's in America, the snow has covered the whole place. So it tells of a heart with life. The life is still glowing, but it's throbbing. Like a heart under the shrouding snow. It's beating, with pulses warm. You get it. I'm in the mood. Well, the gusty storms above the snow, there's a storm. Remember the hailstorm with the wind above the snow. Asleep, not dead. Your grief is vain. Wild, wailing winds. November rain. Bravo. I must clap for this. Bravo. Definitely, that is a poem and a half. Well, I am immersed. I am taken away. I'm blown away by the words and how it has been put together. So the ending is first becomes positive and ends old star coming down, but hey, not yet dead. Hold on. And if this whole there's a throbbing, the pulse. Not even check your heart pulse. It's throbbing. I'm not yet dead. I'm here. I'm still alive. Don't give up on me. I'm there. And it's not yet dead. I'm in. You know what I'm saying? You get me? So that is gives you hope, like, yes, we're in the rain. It's holding, it's pain, but, my friend, there's nothing dead. Because underneath the snow, things are growing. So the darkness it feels like it's dark, but it's actually building again. So the darkness, the cold is growing again. Things are growing again and fresh. Things are having a rest and building again. It's like a cocoon. It's not there, but it's building. Things are happening. The magic is happening underneath the snow. So your grief is vain. You're asleep, but it's not dead. Wild wailing winds. November rain. What a beautiful poem. What a beautiful poem. Oh my goodness me. I love that. So But that is amazing. What a beautiful poem. Rain. Yes, I have rain right now. I'm like, oh my goodness me. The rain has, yeah, now I am actually in rolling the wind, the pain. I had an umbrella. I had to have it closed. It was swiftly took my umbrella away, like, oh, I remember. Last week has been, but now I feel, yes, November rain has come through. And I feel like, oh my goodness me, this poem came on the right. So November rain, definitely you welcome, definitely. But yeah, so you're asleep, but it's not dead. Asleep, but not dead. But for me, that was a beautiful poem. I like the poetry at the end and how it showed up. I talked about it in that, you know. For me, it was amazing. We have no one who can comment and let me know. I was hoping someone would let me know what their thoughts are. I think it's amazing how you describe the whole thing, the winds, the chimes. There's a lot about the dead. So I'm guessing it was picturing a cemetery, people die. But it might be a symbolism of things, whatever's happening underneath the snow. Because underneath the snow, people think it's dead, but they're actually sleeping. All it's cleansing, all the magic is happening, all they're being born again, all they're growing. But that's my take on the poems. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved it. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. That was amazing. I would like to know who you are, definitely. For me, that was a plus. It was a beautiful poem. So definitely want to see, if you want to know who Ellen is. So Ellen Palmer Allerton was an American poet whose inspiration probably came from her life on farms in rural New York, Wisconsin, and Kansas. Best remembered for the poems Beautiful Things, The Trail of 49, and The Waltz of Corn. So that is our poet for today. Check on Google. You can find more about her here. I love the poem. I think I'm going to go to Wikipedia. So Ellen Palmer Allerton was born October 1835, and died August 31, 1893. Oh, very young. Oh, sorry, about 60 or no so. Let me check here on the side. So the teacher, farmer, and the poet. Before she could read or write, Allerton was said to have had the ability to compose poems in her head and later recite them from memory. Oh, bravo. Allerton received her higher education at an academy in Hamilton, New York, before becoming a school teacher at Centerville. You can read the poet here. She died on last day of August 1893 and was later rested in a small grave at Hamlin in a bed of her favorite white flowers. That's when she died. So not much about her. I like the poems. But I have a list of her poems. Other poems, you got Allerton, Walls of Corn, and other poems. So definitely you can check this link out for all her other poems in there. But yeah, the poem, I love the poem. So I think she said she was based in the rural areas of her life on farms in rural New York, Wisconsin, and Kansas. Kansas? Is that correct? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so that is our poem for today. Quick one. It was good. It was great. It was fun. It was beautiful. So thank you guys for listening in, and I appreciate it. So November rain. We are in the month of November. The rain has come on. Like, yes, I'm here. It's announcing its arrival midway through November, but it was right on time with our poem today. Exactly perfect. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. So number one, remember to join our book club. We are on Facebook, and also we also have our WhatsApp group and channel as well. So if you want to follow us on WhatsApp, you can follow our channel on WhatsApp. We are also on YouTube, Twitter, and LinkedIn, definitely. So if you are on one of those platforms, you can follow us for more interesting
a nice cup of tea, moment of tenderness with our loved ones, a beautiful sunset. When we don't feel satisfied with life, it is somewhat we lack and take the things that we do have for granted. That is a missed opportunities have shown that gratitude is one of the keys to living a happy and fulfilled life. So develop our gratitude practices and what benefits are there to being grateful. Gratitude is the affirmation of the goodness, gifts, and benefits we receive, and that the source of that goodness is outside of ourselves. One of the leading researchers on gratitude is Robert Emmons. According to him, we can develop our gratitude by keeping a gratitude journal of 3 to 5 things you remembering the bad. To be grateful in the now, it helps to remember hardship you have overcome. Asking yourself 3 questions. What have I received? What have I given? And what troubles and difficulty have I caused? Learning prayers of gratitude or looking for secular alternatives. Coming to your senses, appreciate everything you can see, smell, taste, and watching your language. Use words like blessing, fortune, or abundance. Focus in your speech on others instead of yourself. Going through the motions, performing grateful actions will make you more grateful, so smile, say thank you, and write letters of gratitude. The benefits of gratitude practices are physical in having a stronger immune system, lower blood pressure, and better sleep. Psychological in higher levels of positivity, alertness, joy, and pleasure. Being more helpful, generous, compassionate, and forgiving. And maintaining gratitude practices radically transforms your outlooks of life. Practice gratitude on a regular basis. Start reaping those benefits yourself.
And hope you're okay. Hope you're fine. It's another beautiful day, lovely day. It's February the 2nd. It's Friday, February the 2nd of 2024 in the Gregorian calendar. I hope you're having a great and fantastic time. It's day 2 of, I would say Black History Month, but I say mostly Aboriginal History Month. Why? Because if you go back, all DNA goes back to the Aborigines. So now they use the word black as a color, but to be honest, before it was more of people who are Aboriginal History Month. So I use the word Aboriginal History Month. I don't use the word to describe colors, describe people as who they are. Melanated, Aboriginal, using the tribes, not the color. So if you're new, thank you for watching. Subscribe, let me know, follow, send me a message, and definitely welcome to our celebrations. It's good to have people who are waking up, getting back to know their history, learning from the past. It's good to know. It's amazing. It's fantastic. So I say, live in the moment. Every day is a day to be who you are. Don't wait for a week, a day, or certain time to be happy or to know who you are. Make it a daily practice. But all in all, this month is set aside in the US to celebrate the South African American community in the US. I'm in the UK, so why does it involve me? Wow, take a look. Of course it involves me. You have people around the world. Aborigines are all over the place, and it's good to know. And it also helps me to get to know people and also to learn more about our culture and history as well. So for me, it's a win-win situation. It's a plus situation completely. It's a win-win situation. So definitely, I'm more than privileged to learn about, I would say, the copper-colored American history. We have other names, but I prefer to use the word copper-colored Americans. Because why? There are very many races in America that we don't know, or that probably we never heard of. But it's good to learn from history, and when better than to learn it in this month? All the way from Canada, North America, Caribbean, West Indies, all South America, California, we have Moon, Atlantis, whatever name you want to call it, Egypt, Israel, the Hebrews, or Babylon, whatever name you want to call it. There are many nations in America. Why? Because if you go back in history, you will learn a lot about the past. And if you go back, we know about Pangaea, when both the worlds were together and some were separated. This is better, that's better, we are old, or you are even you, not us. But to be honest, if you go back at the beginning, it was all one landmass. So technically, we're all part of the same landmass. Just after a while, let's say earthquakes, tectonic plates moving and all that, some separated, some sunk. So it's all one body. Yes, but now it's because we are separated by our own, let's say, countries or nationalities, want to be different from everybody else. Fair enough. So we say, no, we're not like them. We're not like them. Could not be the same, but if you go back in history, it's about Pangaea when the Earth was the same. So we are all kind of the same people. Oh, is it mind blowing? I think it is. Goodness me. So you gotta decide what you believe. I mean, we have tribes of people, but definitely people are spread across the earth, and people also migrate. If you look back at the old kingdoms of the world, from Babylon, Persia, Egypt, or Kemet, Sumerians, there are people who are built by tribes, people who migrate, and these people can be found all over the world. You can find them in Africa, in Asia, in Europe, in America. People migrate and move around. So you saying this is only you, fair enough, but look back in the past, even your ancestors, elders, your grandparents from somewhere else to where you are. So the question is, who are you? Is where you choose to be home your
you.